Go on then, what we got?
Here we have a Vauxhall Viva GLS. Grand Luxury Saloon or something, I don't know what it stands for. 1256.
Gonna want a fan belt.
Yeah,
First job.
just noticed that. Yeah, I suppose regarded in their day, to be honest, as a gutless little unit, which, I mean, only 1256. But when they were new or newly reconditioned, they did actually go amazingly well. They were, for the size of the engine and compared to the size and the weight of the body, which, I mean, look at it, it's a big old lump.
It's a fairly big car, isn't it, for a little engine?
You know, we just was talking about the bonnet. I mean, that bonnet is blooming heavy.
Quarter of a ton there, isn't there?
Yeah, it really is heavy. But as a car, it's a right straight car, this one. It's a right level bit of kit. But I think it was probably regarded in Luton, which is where they were more popular than anywhere, of course, as possibly, the second best saloon car that Vauxhall turned out in the 60s and 70s. The first one, of course, being the FD Victor. Never be beaten as far as I'm concerned with Vauxhall. But these were coming on like reasonably close second. They were quite regarded, and consequently, I mean, look at it, it's in pretty tidy condition, it's pretty sound. Vinyl, I think, was standing on the GLS. The velour interior was standing on the GLS. Luxurious as it is, look. And do you know what? It
smells nice, doesn't it?
It smells like a Vauxhall Viva GLS, which is nice. Period radio. I bet it ain't done many miles.
I was just going to say, what's on the clock?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Last of the range, this one. Dealer sticker on there, which is nice. What's the number plate say?
Huddersfield.
There you go.
Matches, there you go.
Honest old motor. I like them, I really do. They caused me a little bit of grief. Seat's good. What's she done? 20,000, has she done 20,000 miles there, can you see?
Let's have a nosy. That's what it says, 20,071, I think.
Clocking was right, obviously, we all know that. I can't believe it's been round the clock. I don't believe I'd find it. I mean, I'll be proved wrong, and I'll be happy to be proved wrong. But looking at that seat, that ain't done 120,000 miles, that seat, as far as I can see.
No.
So I think it could be a right genuine little lot. So yeah, you probably tell I'm a bit of a fan of them.
Wants a little bit of paint work here and there, doesn't it?
Well,
So to be fair, you'd do it all, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would really.
Yeah, you would.
But I think like all of us, like ex-dealers, we're all keen and fanatical about cars that we dealt with and we made money out of. And the fact of the matter is, these little motors, when we sold them at being 18 months, 3-4 years old even, or whatever it might be, they weren't a lot of trouble. If they were trouble, it was that.
Yeah. From being thrashed.
Yeah, a lot of them at 40,000 miles. I really have. Honestly, been rebuilt. That's all right. That's a good little engine. Look, no emulsification in that. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I wouldn't mind putting money on it. That mileage is right. I'd be surprised. I do. Being a GLS as well would have been bought by an old couple. Because like top
spec one. Yeah, a bit more money on an older couple.
A little bit of expendable income. And we thought, well, we won't go for a basic one, Ada. We'll go for a GLS.
Yeah.
The last car we'll ever buy, it weren't obviously.
No. Yeah.
At that time, the last car they're ever going to buy, and that's the result. I'd love to drive that car. You might as well just ring up and get a fan belt to measure it up over with John. You can measure it up, can't you?
Yeah.
You might as well lob it on. It'll save an awful lot of aggravation. Because someone's going to jump in it and drive away and not even think to look. And then we will give it a little drive, because I bet that'll drive like a 20,000 mile.